Alright, SmackDown. Week 2. End of week 2. Alistair Black versus Kyle O'Reilly. Strange. Because Alistair Black is in a... I was going to say growing rivalry, but it's a potential rivalry with Christian. Kalisto versus Ty Dillinger. Aiden English versus TJP versus Noam Dar. Ah, okay. So we've got a preview of Backlash. Daniel Bryan and Shawn Michaels versus the SmackDown Tag Champions Rhino and Gran Metalik. Christian versus Adam Page. Okay, oh, we'll finally get to see Christian actually entering with his Universal Championship. And Charlotte Flair versus Carmella. What I'm going to do is, because we've only got 2 weeks until the pay-per-view, I'm going to start the rivalry and see if that changes anything. Wow, which it does. Okay. So we've got Charlotte Flair versus Sonya Deville. Killian Dane and Pentagon Jr. versus R-Truth and Zack Ryder. Kalisto versus Razar. Carmella versus Kylie Ray. Okay. I don't understand what's happening there, but it's Daniel Bryan and Shawn Michaels, who are the Heartbreak Kids, with Kyle O'Reilly, versus Stu Grayson and Sami Zayn, who I think are part of the Black Order. Yes, they are. But instead of giving Alistair Black as the third member, it's given Kazuchika Okada. I mean, it's a match with Shawn Michaels, Daniel Bryan, and Kazuchika Okada. I can't really complain, but I don't understand why. And then we've got Christian doing a self-promotion, which I assume is going to get interrupted by Alistair Black. So only 5 matches on the card again, because we've got a Christian promo. But unfortunately, me starting the rivalry means we're not getting a Christian match tonight, which means we don't get to see him in his or with his Universal Championship. I don't understand this game sometimes. Starting off with Charlotte Flair and Sonya Deville, and it is specifically telling us this is... Oh, Jesus Christ, brain. This is specifically telling me that this is going to be a rivalry match, so we're either going to get a run-in or an attack at the entrance, or an attack at the end after the match finished. So Alicia Fox is showing up in this match somewhere. Right. In San Francisco. I don't know if this is a hometown for anyone on the card. I've got a potential rivalry with these two teams as well. Oh god, this is another tag team match between 2 teams I've made that everything could go wrong. Oh, Jesus Christ. Charlotte Flair versus Sonya Deville. Right. First things first, turn up the momentum on everything to fast, so that the show doesn't go like 3 hours long. I think Charlotte Flair versus Sonya Deville would actually be a really good match. I don't know exactly how it would work though, because both of them work so much better as heels than they do as faces. Charlotte Flair, who could potentially be dropping the SmackDown Women's Championship to Alicia Fox. just over a week from now. Got one more episode of SmackDown after this, and then 2 days later, we've got Backlash on the Sunday. I'm still so annoyed that everyone on the SmackDown roster randomly selected Charlotte Flair to be the starting champion. As if she hasn't held enough championships already. I'd love it if Sonya Deville just walked in there, just kicked the shit out of Charlotte, squashed her in like 30 seconds. Sonya Deville's character as a heel, like in the Mandy Rose storyline, is one of the most compelling and entertaining like women's wrestling characters I've seen in a long time. Like, Asuka is still by far the most compelling, entertaining woman on any wrestling roster, but Sonya Deville as just the no nonsense fucking badass heel, she's so good to watch. Now, I wonder how this works. If Sonya beats Charlotte clean here tonight, should I add her to a triple threat? Should she be in the championship running? I mean, I don't think she's going to beat her clean, because even if Sonya does win, I think there's going to be that cutscene where they spill to the outside, and then Alicia Fox and Charlotte are going to brawl, and then if Sonya does win after that, I'm not going to count it as a clean win. But if for some reason this match does avoid that cutscene and Sonya wins clean, I think I'm going to add her to the match. But I think it's going to be a very, very slim chance of this match ending without that cutscene. Christ! That's a vicious knee to the face. Never really understood the way Charlotte wears knee pads. She wears them so low, like only half of her knee is covered. Like, if she did a knee strike, chances are that's uncovered knee fucking hitting you in the face. I'm not suggesting for a second that Charlotte Flair is an unsafe worker. I don't think I've ever seen anything to suggest that, but it's just so weird to me that she wears these things to protect her knees and then only wears them over like half of her knee. That's a nice move. There we go, that's the cutscene. Even though they were currently both running towards the corner, just suddenly they're in the middle of the ring, just having a fist fight. So Sonya is not being added to the match. No matter what happens now, it's not a clean win. spear immediately. I do love it in this game how people can hit a spear with like a single step run up and it still hits like full power. Okay, I didn't understand that you were halfway to locking in the figure four. Why would you not just lock in your finishing submission move? Just going for the moonsault, I'm assuming. I was going to say, oh, just going for an elbow drop, okay. Jesus Christ, the fucking remote play is struggling so bad. I just don't know why. That's perfectly fine again. Thinking about it, in that cutscene, Charlotte didn't take any damage. It was just Charlotte threw Sonya Deville into Alicia Fox. So if Sonya does win now, she's still beating Charlotte clean. What is happening with the remote play? Jesus Christ. Yeah, if Sonya wins here, she's still beating Charlotte clean. Because if anything, Sonya's the one that's taken some illegal damage. I mean, she took damage from Alicia Fox, who wasn't in the match, though. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say if Sonya Deville still pulls out the win here, yeah, she's in the title match. She's in the triple threat. And Sonya Deville is actually kind of crushing it right now. So let's get you in that title match, girl. Ah. Yeah, that might be it. No, counter immediately. All right. Nice. Come on. No. Come on, Sonya. Up to the top rope. Ah. Ooh. Okay, because the fucking remote play cheated me out of seeing that. I'm gonna hit the replay on that. Because I don't think Sonya dodged at all. I think Charlotte... Oh my god, she broke her ass in half. Oh, Jesus. Oh, rare. Get a thumbnail. Because if you click on this video, if this is the thumbnail, you've got no idea that this is moments before Charlotte Flair broke her ass in half. Yeah, that's a very busy thumbnail now. That doesn't work as a thumbnail. Jesus Christ! I mean, I imagine, like, if that was if that was real life, you've got to imagine just diving onto the outside like that, onto your... That's a broken back. That is a shattered spine immediately, right? That was brutal. She's up and perfectly fine after shattering her asshole. Natural selection. Sonya Deville. Not in the match. Not getting a championship opportunity at Backlash. I still can't get over that fucking attempt. I don't even know what it was. Was it a Hurricane Rana or a leg drop? Or I don't know what she was going for. But Jesus, it was brutal. Alright. So this, I think, is 0S versus Truth Rider. 0S from Pentagon, 0M. The S being Sanity for Killian Dane's old team. So 0S meaning zero sanity. With Pentagon 0M obviously meaning zero fear. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the... It's zero... Is it Miero? I only know it from hearing them shout it. Oh, we don't even get to see the fucking entrances again. I know this is a lot of setup these first few weeks, but I spent so fucking long giving these entrances to these teams. Can I at least fucking see one, please? I also don't know why the remote play is struggling so much right now. It's been perfectly fine the rest of the day. My prediction for this is 0S. Which is Pentagon and Killian Dane. The strange thing is I actually remember the finishing moves I gave to both of these teams, so... Fucking, just please. Please let me see one of the tag finishers. I'm begging you, game. Just give me a tag finisher to one of the teams that I spent a fucking week making. 32 teams. 32 teams I gave entrances to, I gave finishing moves to. I have seen one entrance for those 32 tag teams so far, and I have seen 0 finishers. So for the love of fuck, just give me a finisher, please. I might get to see Shawn Michaels and Daniel Bryan, and I might get to see Stu Grayson and Sami Zayn. But that's still not guaranteed. So please, fucking show me one of the moves I set. I'm going to lose my shit otherwise. Both of these teams are one member of AEW and one member of WWE. Zack Ryder being Matt Cardona now in AEW. Zack Ryder's been pretty dominant this this match, honestly. Go on, let's have a look at one of the tag team moves. Now, the actual tag team moves I didn't set because each wrestler has a move set that has pre-existing tag team moves in it. But the tag team finishers are something I did set for every single team. 32 fucking teams. Come on, Zero S. There you go. Go on. I just realised now we're not seeing... Now that I started the rivalry between Aleister Black and Christian, it changed the matchups. For some reason, that got rid of Rhino and Grand Metalik on the card. I don't understand why activating one rivalry changed the entire card. I understand it changing the match that Christian's in, and I understand it changing the match that Aleister Black's in, but why did it have to change the whole card? I love this game, but fuck this game. Go on, Zero S. It's actually every time Zack Ryder is in the ring, he fucking smashes it. Has R-Truth even been in the ring yet? I don't know if he has. There we go. Oh yeah, he has. I think he's... Did he start out? Because I know they've definitely done one tag team move already. I'm still thinking Dane and Pentagon, but I'm starting to doubt that prediction a little bit. Because R-Truth and Zack Ryder have been pretty fucking dominant, honestly. That's the finisher. That's the Ulster Plantation, I think it's called. Go on. Hey, there we go. Very nice. And that's the best thing for the rivalry as well, because I'm pretty sure those Zero S were the ones that instigated the attack at the beginning. He's got to see their victory animation. And that took them up to number 2 in the Tag Championship division. Very nice. What we got now? Kalisto versus Razar. A mid-card match if I have ever seen one. It's going to be quite good, but... Oof. This is definitely the piss break match. Ugh. I don't know why I put my controller so far away from me. Kalisto gonna do some good lucha things. Kalisto's got a beard now, hasn't he? Noticed that the other day on SmackDown. But I watched the first episode they had with the Thunderdome because I was intrigued. I don't normally watch SmackDown, and there was the Tag Team Championship match, Lucha House Party versus Nakamura and Cesaro. Neither of which should be tag team wrestlers. For fuck's sake, push them as single stars, please. Anyway. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen Cesaro in ages. I think he got a beard now. That wasn't interesting at all, because most people probably knew that already, but I couldn't give a shit about the Lucha House Party, so don't pay attention to them, because they're the least interesting thing in wrestling. Oh, besides Charlotte Flair. Randy Orton. Randy Orton's alright right now. Doing his Legend Killer 2.0 gimmick. Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley's fucking dull. I'm still pissed off about the way this game has been treating my fucking tag teams. I spent so long. I spent so long on them. This has to be a squash, right? Can't have Kalisto getting in any offense on this. Like that. Oh, Jesus Christ. There you go. Go on. Just squash him. Just get him in the ring. Fucking murder him. How? How? I cannot believe Kalisto has the upper hand against Rezar. God, maybe we're seeing a Kalisto squash match. Go on, destroy him. Oh my god, I cannot believe Kalisto is putting up such a fight in this match. I literally have nothing to say about this match. This is so uninteresting. I mean, unless Kalisto can, like, pull out the upset, get a fucking roll-up victory or something. Just... the whole point of this being A, video game, and B, it being completely randomized would eliminate bullshit mid-card stuff like this. It's so uninteresting. This is what I expect in an actual episode of SmackDown. Oh, gee. Oh, okay. That was a nice reversal, actually. Go on. Murder him. Destroy him. Go on. Very nice. There we go. It was a few minutes too long, but we got the result we should have done. God, I apologise for starting that rivalry and changing the card, because now I feel personally responsible for that match. Oh yeah, Carmella vs. Kylie Rae. I completely forgot about that match because... it's more mid-card, isn't it? I haven't seen Carmella in ages. I don't know if she's just one of those ones that, like, isn't currently on TV because of the whole COVID situation, or if it's genuinely just they're not booking her right now. So honestly, the last few months, I forgot she existed, which is a shame because I thought she was really good. Like, when I started watching wrestling in sort of late 2016, early 2017, I wasn't a fan of Carmella. I didn't. Just she was alright. She wasn't anything special. And then over the last couple of years, she's really improved. I thought she was really enjoyable to watch. She was great. And then yeah, she just disappeared. I don't know if she's like I said, a victim of the whole pandemic situation, or if she's just they're just not booking her. So it's a shame because I feel like currently WWE are just reusing the same few women in their main event scene over and over and over again. Which on Raw isn't really a problem because Asuka is fucking phenomenal. Yeah, to me it just seems like it's Sasha Banks, Bayley, Alexa Bliss, Asuka. Oh my god, I've set her off again. Alexa, stop. Fucking hell. I am glad to see Charlotte Flair not being in the fucking main event scene of every pissing brand. Predicting Carmella for this, I reckon. Mostly because I actually want to see her win, because I think she's great. And I'd love to see her up the top of the division. Kylie Ray, I only really know from her very, very short time in AEW. She was alright. She was enjoyable. I know she's gotten, like, she's become a huge star since going to Impact from AEW. So yeah, good for her. But I don't watch Impact, so I haven't seen the majority of her main event stuff. I only know a little bit of stuff I've seen on YouTube from like indie shows, and her very, very small stint in AEW, short stint I should say. So yeah, I don't really know anything about Kylie Ray. But yeah, I would really like to see Carmella in the main event scene on here, on top of the division. So hoping for a win for her. Pretty fast-paced match so far. I'm thinking this might not go very long. Good match though. Lots of counters, lots of back and forth. Yeah, go on, Kamala. This is very, very 50. I think Kylie Ray's getting a little bit more offense, but a lot of it is counters and back and forth. Oh, nice. I don't know if Carmella's face or heel in this game. Yeah, go on. Because she did have... She had a face run, I think, in 2018. I don't know if it was late 2018 when this game came out, though. I'm assuming... Because she went with the darker hair, I think, when she had a face run. So I'm thinking this might be face Carmella. And I'm pretty sure Kylie Ray is definitely a face, so... I'm assuming this is just a... Yeah, straight up face versus face match. Go on, Kamala. Yes. Christ. That's brutal. I mean, can you do rope break with your head? Because Carmella's forehead was definitely under the rope there. I'm just going for a finisher there. Oh, I didn't realise the super kick she pulled off before was a finisher. I guess Carmella's already kicked out of a finisher from Kylie Rae. I think super kick is also Carmella's finisher. Yeah, oh my god. This is a pretty good match, actually. Oh, who we got running in? Oh, it's just Carmella's distraction, I think. It's a payback. Which I guess means it's Carmella's a heel. Oh no, we are actually seeing fucking Nia Jax. God, I absolutely cannot stand Nia Jax. Current Women's Tag Team Champion. Nia Jax, for that matter. Which really fucking pissed me off, because she should be fired. How do you continue to employ someone that unsafe? I don't understand it. I don't get it. That's gotta be it. That's Code of Silence, I think, isn't it? It's a finisher. Go on, tap. Tap! No? And there's the super kick, and that's gotta be it. Go on. There we go. And 1, 2, 3. There we go. Nicely done. So I guess that's setting up a Kylie Rae Nia Jax feud, maybe? I didn't see that match labelled as potential rivalry. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but weird. Right. This is a hell of a main event. Daniel Bryan, Shawn Michaels, and Kyle O'Reilly versus Sami Zayn, Stu Grayson, and Kazuchika Okada. I'm kind of pissed off that this replaced Heartbreak Kids versus Grand Rhino, I think I called them. Very inventive name there. But if we have to sacrifice that match to get Kazuchika Okada on the card, I'll do it. God, I really fucking hope it plays the entrances that I set. I'm gonna be so annoyed if it doesn't. Oh, it actually is. Thank fucking Christ. They look so good together as well. Their gear is like perfectly matching colours. Oh my god, it took us an entire week of episodes But we got an entrance that went as it should have done. Poor Kyle O'Reilly. Just coming out here on his own. I find it so strange that they put Kyle O'Reilly with Daniel Bryan and Shawn Michaels. Why would you put... If you're putting together a 3-man team, and like the AI knows that 2 of the people are an existing tag team. Shawn Michaels is a face, Daniel Bryan is a face. Together their team is a face team. Oh, let's fucking throw Kyle O'Reilly, a heel, in with them. That makes so much sense, doesn't it? I mean, I fucking love Kyle O'Reilly. I think he's fantastic. The amount of talent in this match is insane. These are the inductees into Aleister Black's cult order thing. Dark Order doesn't exist in this universe. Black Order can't be a rip-off of something that doesn't exist. It looks so good. So weird seeing Kazuchika Okada with the WWE logo behind him. I've never understood that sign. The marry me, I'm single. Like, being single is not the one deciding factor on whether or not someone should marry you. In fact, if someone is deciding to marry you, hopefully they're not single, because hopefully the person marrying you has been with you for a long time. That marry me, I'm single sign has been in WWE games for years, and I do not understand it. I guess that's the closest you can get to the Rainmaker pose. God, if I don't get Daniel Bryan in the ring with Kazuchika Okada at some point, I want my money back. I want my money back for the like £150 collector's edition I bought of this game almost 2 years ago. I want it back. Oh my god, I've just realised Kyle O'Reilly's wearing the black, red, and it's not white, but the grey. God, we actually look like a proper team. I say we. I'm not playing them. It's just the team I'm predicting and wanting to win. Yeah, they actually look like a proper team. They're so good. Go on. Make tag. Ah. Go on, one of you make a tag. Preferably Stu Grayson. Preferably Stu Grayson and preferably to Okada. I've had no Kenny Omega show up yet. 2 weeks of SmackDown, no Kenny Omega. Versus Signature there. I have a feeling this match could go on for a while. Well, Daniel Bryan's out, so the chance of us getting Bryan versus Okada just went down drastically. Oh god, Shawn Michaels versus Kazuchika Okada would be fucking incredible as well. I mean, just get Okada in there, he could get a brilliant match out of a fucking... I don't know, I was trying to think of a weird thing you could get a match out of, but everything I thought of, I think people have probably genuinely wrestled at indie shows anyway. He could get a good match out of a potted plant. Just looked around my room, saw what I could see. Oh, dang it, Okada! Kyle O'Reilly versus Sami Zayn would be fantastic as well. I mean, Sami Zayn is wearing... He's wearing the colours of the Heartbreak Kids and Kyle O'Reilly. I mean, you know you want to convert. It's actually kind of confusing me that Sammy's wearing those colours, because for a second I wasn't sure who was from which team. They're both kind of dark ginger haired with beards, wearing black, red and grey. And when they're both kind of behind the ref or behind Okada, you can't see who's wearing the long trunks or who's wearing the long tights and who's wearing the trunks. They fucking look the same. Both got the white wrist tape. He, like, when you see him over there with the rest of them, he looks like he should be part of that team. And every single one of those guys is wearing their default gears that shipped with the game. None of that is custom. And every single member of that team was randomly put together as well. Daniel Bryan and Shawn Michaels were randomly chosen by a random number generator, and Kyle O'Reilly was just thrown together in there with the game. Or by the game. No, don't buy the game. Wait, yes, no, buy the game. If you're thinking of buying a WWE game and you're thinking of 2K20 or 2K19, buy 2K19. That was a weird transition because I accidentally said buy the game. Oh my god, tag in Okada! Okada's not going to be in the match, is he? Please. Every member of the other team has been in. Every single person has been in this match except Kazuchika Okada. Don't do this to me. Don't end this match without Kazuchika Okada going in. I was going to say, and don't you fucking dare have Stu Grayson pin Shawn Michaels clean. Yes! See, the frustrating thing is there, Stu Grayson was clearly trying to tag in Sami Zayn, but Sami was recovering and like leaning away from the rope, so he had to tag in Okada. Ah. So the game was trying to get Sami Zayn back in the match. I love this game. Fuck this game. My god, Shawn Michaels versus Kazuchika Okada. I would give anything to see modern day Kazuchika Okada go up against Shawn Michaels from 15 years ago. Oh shit, he's gonna hit the Sweet Chin Music on Kazuchika Okada. This is everything I've ever wanted. Alright, and that's a thumbnail. That is a fucking thumbnail. Oh! God, Kazuchika Okada eating the Sweet Chin Music. I don't know how I can get a good photo of that. When Michael's foot doesn't actually hit Okada's face. There we go, that's a potential thumbnail right there. Oh, you bastards! That's fine, he gives us a chance to get Bryan in the ring with Okada. I thought he was actually still going to eat the pin there. That would have fucking buried Okada. Down for the 3 after like 2 minutes in the pin. No, he's not going to tap, is he? He's not going to tap. No, okay. I was going to say, he's just been hit with the Sweet Chin Music. That was, it's pretty dangerous. God, Kyle O'Reilly's fantastic. It's such a shame as well, because I think while Kyle O'Reilly's in the Undisputed Era, his future is just tag championships, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I think if he were to go solo, he has the potential of an incredible singles career. I think he has the oh shit, okay. He has the potential of singles titles and world titles in his future. But if he were to leave the Undisputed Era, there is absolutely no way WWE would ever push him. That's the fucking Rainmaker. Oh. There's a kind of a Rainmaker pose. Yeah, fuck it. Let's see if we can get a thumbnail of Kazuchika Okada. Oh, what if we get one of Kazuchika Okada hitting the Rainmaker? Can't really get a good angle. Right, let's see if we can get him hitting the Rainmaker pose. The on his knees version of the Rainmaker pose. Oh, Jesus Christ, what if he's hitting the Rainmaker pose while Shawn Michaels is breaking his neck? Oh, ref, you fucking bellend. You fucking prick. Literally everywhere I want to get a screenshot from, the ref is there. Every single time. 2K21. No, not 2K21. That doesn't exist. 2K22. In the highlight reel / photo mode, because we need a photo mode, because we need a way to get screenshots without our name and like the amount of currency we have in the corner. We need a photo mode so we don't have those, and we also need a way to turn off certain elements, like a lot of photo modes do. You can turn off, like, you can make the ref invisible, you can make your opponents invisible, things like that. We need a better photo mode in 2K22. Although a good start for the next 2K game would be one that actually fucking worked. I think that's slightly more important than a photo mode. Actually making a game that is playable. And yes, I am very well aware for a split second we had Daniel Bryan and Kazuchika Okada in the ring together before he hit the hot tag. Bryan, I think, has hit his signature, so he should have a finisher stored up now. I mean, you know, if this is real life, you know Stu Grayson's eating the pin. We didn't get Bryan versus Okada! We didn't get Bryan versus Okada. Such a shame. Why does Sean look so miserable? Oh, Sean's lost his smile again. Christian, closing the show with a promo. Again. And not having a match. Again. Good thing is the game can't try and fucking cheat me out of a Christian match at Backlash, because I'm booking it, bitch. I mean, I've already booked the match. Like, the match is planned. Aleister Black versus Christian for the Universal Championship. I'm assuming Aleister Black is going to come out here and interrupt, because this isn't a call out. This is a self-promotion. Oh god, I really hope remote play stays good enough quality that I can actually read what he's saying. Here we go. I don't always get what I want, but I deserve every single thing I get, and tonight is about taking what I believe I deserve. Are you talking about championship? Because you're already world championship, dude. Did I say world championship? You're already world champion, dude. There he is. Out after one line. The stage looks so good. I mean, I feel like I'm a bit arrogant saying that because I'm the one that made it, but... God, I really hope this turns into a brawl. Or a match. Go on, give us a fucking impromptu match. God, it's so slow having to watch him get in the fucking ring. Having to go over and get a microphone. God, you fucking ready to talk yet? Giving these sheep a reason to care is probably the most generous act I've committed in my far too few years on this planet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here. You're welcome. Yep, sounds like it's exactly like the Aleister Black we all know and love. Well, isn't this interesting, folks? Looks like we've got someone who doesn't appreciate the great work I do here, and in the tradition of the WWE allowing those with grievances to just walk out and air them at any time, regardless of who or what is going on, here he comes to let us hear all about it. I mean, I can't tell who's supposed to be written as the face or the heel here. You can feel free to talk all day and all night if it makes you feel any better. I stopped listening a while ago anyway. The truth of the matter is that there isn't anyone in the WWE who can hold a candle to what I can accomplish in that ring. Anyone who doesn't believe me is more than welcome to... I was going to make a joke about candles, because Aleister Black has candles in his entrance, but I couldn't think of it in time. And we're going! We can go back and forth all night long, but the reality is this is starting to bore me. Yeah, you're not the only one. Not you, the WWE Universe, you guys are the best, but you, if you don't have anything more interesting to say, maybe it's best if you run along. Just fucking fight already. Just punch him. Even the promos in the fucking video games, like, even the promos in my own fucking universe are boring as shit because they're fucking written by WWE. I don't want to hear you talk anymore, just fucking punch someone. Based on everything you just said to me, it sounds like you're looking to get your stupid little face smashed in. Well, I've got good news for you. You see, being at punks like you is what I do best. Then fucking do it. Just fucking clatter him. He said candle earlier, he's got candles in his entrance. See, I did it. That's a good one, that. Big words, little man. He's taller than you, my dude. You're spoiling for a fight you know isn't going to happen tonight, but mark my words, we're going to fight at a time and a place of my choosing, and when we do, they're going to be carrying you out on a stretcher. No. No, please have the fight happen tonight. Don't end the show with them fucking talking. Don't. Just fucking punch his tits off. You certainly do put on a good show, but that's all it really is. You can fool these idiots, but that's not really saying much. You can fool the WWE Universe, but you can't fool me. I know you're just trying to talk you out of this, but there's no escaping what I have planned for you. Just fucking do it now. If you've got it planned, do it. Just punch his tits into the sun. Here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to take this little outburst of yours and chalk it up to a momentary lapse of reason. It happens to the best of us. However, I would like to suggest that in the future you think before you act. Oh, he's such a lovely person, isn't he? He's such a good role model for the kids, telling him to think before he acts. He's also really fucking boring. Not real Christian. This Christian that's fucking shit. Screw you. I don't have to prove myself to anyone. Not to you, not to management, not to any of these stupid mouth breathers. No, and yeah, that's right. I put dunce caps on all of you and sit you in a corner, but there are no corners big enough to contain all of you dunces. Holy shit, this is fucking this is cringy WWE promo writing at its fucking worst. Punch him! Punch him in the asshole! Fuck's sake! Yeah, Aleister Black won the promo by saying he was going to put dunce caps on all of the audience and put them in a corner. That was really fucking devastating, wasn't it? Fucking felt that all the way in my soul. Never going to be the same again. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Right, well that is all the shows for week 2. Done. Let's have a rundown of the results. Charlotte Flair beat Sonya Deville, nipping in the bud any chances of Sonya Deville being in that match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Killian Dane and Pentagon Jr. beat R-Truth and Zack Ryder. Razar beat Kalisto. Carmella beat Kylie Ray. Daniel Bryan, Shawn Michaels and Kyle O'Reilly beat Stu Grayson, Sami Zayn and Kazuchika Okada, with Daniel Bryan and Kazuchika Okada being in the ring for a total of about 2 seconds, giving me fucking wrestling blue balls. And Aleister Black out-talked Christian, because you know it's realistic when you can say Aleister Black out-talked Christian. Anyway, no changes in the Universal Championship division. No changes in the Intercontinental Championship division. Kylie Ray went down the rankings in the Women's Championship division, even though she got beat by Carmella, who is not going up in the rankings at all. Just realized Alicia Fox is. Actually, no, she's feuding, so she doesn't need to be number one contender. Never mind. Heartbreak Kids, still number one contenders for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Let's have a quick look at any news. Right, so here's what we've got. Oh, I've got 3 from today. Alicia Fox tried to get into the champion's head by creating a commotion at ringside during her non-title match. Charlotte Flair turned the tables on her challenger instead and threw her opponent straight into her rival, putting a stop to the attempted mind games. Killian Dane and Pentagon Jr. carried out a relentless assault on R-Truth and Zack Ryder. These superstars are bent on inflicting pain on their rivals and anyone else who gets in their way, and show no signs of stopping. Christian addressed the crowd on why the latest challenger to his reign wouldn't be a threat. Aleister Black interrupted to cut the champion's promo opportunity short, challenging his one-sided statements with his own. Both superstars looked ready to back up their claims and to see who walks away with the title, which will be just over a week at Backlash. Alright, so end of the week, let's have a look at the power rankings. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar at the top of the Raw power rankings, despite them not actually being on the fucking card. So, sure. Shinsuke Nakamura, number 3, despite not actually being on the fucking card. Samoa Joe up number 4, despite being the WWE fucking champion and being on the card and winning. Why is he not number 1? Seth Rollins at number 5, despite not being on the fucking card. Kofi Kingston has gone up to 7, despite not being on the card. John Moxley gone up to 14, even though he wasn't in a match. He was in a fucking promo. Also, why the fuck are the people that move down the rankings in green and the people who move up in the rankings red? That has always pissed me off. I don't... Why? Why? AJ Styles apparently has gone down the rankings to number 1. What? What? Okay, Braun Strowman at number 2, despite not being on the card. Although, apparently they were, because they started a feud with Cody and The Undertaker. Oh my god. Xavier Woods gone up, despite not being on the card. Andrade Cien Almas went up. Well, he won, so that makes sense, I think. Drew McIntyre won, gone up the card. Gone up the division. I don't know why the fuck I'm saying card. Whatever. Christopher Daniels gone up despite not being on the card. I don't understand how this works. Can we actually get some fucking women's matches in AEW, please? Just so we actually have Ember Moon on the card. I mean, just so we have any women on the card, but specifically Ember Moon, because she's fucking fantastic. NXT, Rowan. Makes sense him being at number 1, considering he beat the NXT champion. Ronda Rousey. Never been on an episode of NXT. Dolph Ziggler. Makes sense. He won and he's champion. Bo Dallas. Never been on an episode. Rey Mysterio. Did he win? I can't remember who won on NXT. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, these power rankings don't make any sense to me. I don't understand them. Charlotte Flair, number 1, makes sense. She's a champion and she won. The Miz, never been on an episode. Aleister Black, been on 2 episodes, never been in a match. Daniel Bryan, makes sense. He won. Why has he gone down? Finn Balor, never been on an episode. These power rankings make no sense to me. Right. Okay, so that is the end of week 2 of Universe Mode. I know it says week 3. It's because we simulated week 1 to try and get some rivalries going. It didn't work, but shush. So we have this week left. And then Backlash. Got full rivalries going into Backlash, which is great. Still no rivalries on Raw yet, which I don't really understand. Samoa Joe's calling out someone next week, though. So that's going to start a rivalry. We've got Santana and John Moxley. I'm just to actually get things moving, if we get a growing rivalry, I'm just going to start it immediately. Which has changed the card again, which means we may not get a Samoa Joe rivalry. I don't understand. I love this game, but fuck this game. This week's episodes have officially broken my brain. I don't understand. This week's episodes have had Cody and Undertaker losing pretty much single-handedly to Bobby Lashley and then starting a feud with a different team. This week's episodes have had Charlotte Flair breaking her asshole in half. They've had Daniel Bryan and Kazuchika Okada coming so close. So close! But we had Samoa Joe versus Will Ospreay on last week's Raw. Or this week's Raw, because it's still Friday. This week's Raw. So, yes, Samoa Joe versus Will Ospreay from this week's Raw is the best match we've had on this show so far, and I really think it's going to take a lot to beat it. So, Raw is currently the A show in this universe, because it's showing the best matches, which is insane considering the amount of talent on SmackDown's roster. SmackDown has Shawn Michaels, Daniel Bryan, Kazuchika Okada, and Kenny Omega. Those 4 people on their own could start a brand. Just put on the same matches, just swapping out those 4 people weeks on end. I'd give you all my money for that. But yeah, Raw is putting on the best matches. NXT is currently I would say the weakest show. So yeah, thank you for watching SmackDown Week 2 and just Universe Mode Week 2 as a whole. Yeah, we're at the end of Week 2. Got 1 week before Backlash, which is going to be the first pay-per-view. Which yeah, should be interesting to record because I don't really know how I'm going to go about doing the pay-per-views yet. I don't know if I'm going to... I probably will record, booking the matches, setting everything up, stuff like that. So it's going to be... Pay-per-views obviously are going to be longer episodes. But yeah, we're on the road to Backlash now. Got 1 week of episodes left. And then the first pay-per-view. So yeah, thank you for watching SmackDown Week 2 and Universe Mode Week 2. Raw Week 1 next. Thank you for watching. Bye.